a good spice from wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, a drop of good spice from wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, a drop of good spice from wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old Ferris wheel along. We'll roll the old Ferris wheel along. We'll roll the old Ferris wheel along, and we'll all hang on behind. And a bowl of harness too wouldn't do us any harm. And a bowl of harness too wouldn't do us any harm. And a bowl of harness too wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old Ferris wheel along. We'll roll the old Ferris wheel along. We'll roll the old Ferris wheel along.
This where Gaunt stormed through? At least the docks are still intact. Him and the lantern.
We may be the first kith in centuries to set foot in this place. Hopefully, we will live to tell someone about it.
A clever gap. once.
This indignity will not go unanswered.
What's up? Agreed. I have the strangest feeling I've done this before.
Extinguished or crushed. Us all, Defiler. You are not mistaken. I am but one of Margaren's elite champions, birthed from her flames, soon reunited in glory. Damned Reaper of Souls and God of Lies, Margaren's most foul enemy. Servants of the Defiler God, damn you!
Well, that was worth doing, even if we got nothing in return.
It is so quiet. How many has Eothas killed passing through here?
I shall be discreet.
Let me fetch my tools. That wasn't so hard.
Another devoured by the foul Reaper. Another deprived of the Everflame.
Do not dwell on this defeat, Sekra. Margaren felled the Defiler before. We will do so again.
Kith trespasses in the Goddess's Maw? But how? You must seek to follow in your Defiler God's footsteps. You will not, for I will smite you where you stand!
Hold, Sekra! I would speak to this filthy minion of the wretched god Eothas before you char his bones to dust. You must possess an unfathomable power to have kindled the interest of such a giant. Yet you imply you do not serve him.
Rakir, move! We cannot allow these intruders to live.
You would face us in battle rather than flee? I like your mettle. Kithu does not cower before Margren's greatest warriors. We have not yet defeated the embodied god, but that does not mean we won't. The Jotiger is readying another assault from within the Jagged Keep as we speak. I will permit you to scamper closer to God's face, if you believe you can survive. Scurry deeper into the maw, but know that my brethren may squash you.
All who neared the intruder god were gutted until extinguished. You think your soul could last even half so long as Rathoon's?
Maybe the gifts will last longer. Only Margren's shrine with our Jagged Keep can lead you to the Defiler God. Kith, if Margren wishes you to face him, surely she will fire the way. Our duty is foremost to Margren. We guard the Maw to its fiery end. First, we recover the wounded and their weapons, drag them into the Jagged Keep. And then, we will kill a god. Help me with the bodies, but this time gentle your grip.
It can't be helped, Rikir. These fallen are brittle.
Let's take a look. You read my mind.
Reckon this is what happens when you try to keep a god from enacting his plans.
Watch an... That wasn't so hard.
Should we be concerned about that?
Ain't the volcanoes in Mogren's Teeth supposed to be inactive? I got a bad feeling this one's waking up. They're with Gone now.
There, up ahead.
Can these nuts? Pardon me as I indulge myself.
Shall we begin? May I assist? You read my mind.
Spend your whole life thinking you're a giant. And one day that fella shows up at your fortress.
That was awfully profound.
Scurriers in my keep! Make ready to be crushed, vermin of Eothas! Nay, I will not risk the spread of the Defiler's filth during this time of crisis. May Margren forever burn your soul in agony. You'll find no mercy in the Everflame.
It's not very helpful.
Mo, lost the light!
At your service. Agreed.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Watch an artist. That wasn't so hard. You'll want to see this.
Shadow comes to muddy the light.
When the wheel has ground you all to dust, only I will remain.
Tell me we aren't gonna fight them all at once. Better yet, what if we didn't fight them at all?
Eyes open.
We're not alone.
Not very helpful.
If you insist.
Smart stoning!
Yeah!
There.
Didn't work.
Somehow it always ends in bloodshed.
Good.
Yeah!
Right on target.
Clever gambit. Shall we give them a warm welcome?
That one felt stronger than the first.
This does not sound good.
see the fury burning in her eyes.
The Brenthis tarries for too long. Yet only she is fit to fire the shrine. Go and ensure that she returns readily with the Ancient.
It would be my honor, Bathor.
Return in victory, Rekir.
Yes, Bathor.
And remember, you are a bold one to attack us in our own seat of power. I hope you are prepared to die here, for I will soon prostrate you on the altar of Margaret and burn you for her glory. Eothas deserves death, not words. The Defiler God has brought war to Ashen Maw in revenge against Margaret and her Rathum. What is your relation to Eothas, if not to act with him against Margaret? Mere Kith are seldom agents of such a powerful deity. If you have no plans to defend the Defiler God, then we've no quarrel with you, Kith. We are prepared to assault Eothas at the base of the Maw. The shrine will lower us to the sacred Adra pillar, where the embodied god now gluts himself. Even if I believed you, I cannot do such a thing. We guard the sacred depths of the Maw. None may freely enter. Thus the shrine lies dormant, locked without the talk of Befacton.
Did you follow that?
So what you're saying is, we need a sacred torque to unlock the shrine, to go deeper into the Maw?
I don't suppose you have this talk on hand?
Did you expect to answer a riddle, then navigate a labyrinth to access the way? Our High Priestess. The Brenthis is the Torque's rightful bearer, but she has yet to return to the keep. To die for Margaret is the greatest honor. We live only to protect the goddess and to serve her will. And Margaret has obliterated Eothas before, has she not? Our first defense against the Defiler God lies in shambles. So the Brenthis has hastened to summon our ancient ally to battle. She is deep within the lair of the Ancient, west of the keep. When she returns to us with the dragon, we will fire the shrine and strike down the Defiler. Return our Brenthis and the Torque, and we will let you join us in glorious battle indeed. Bravery burns within your blood. It stokes my respect. I approve of this venture. Until the Brenthis returns with the Ancient, my warriors will remain restless and ill at ease. Rekir, go to the lair of the Ancient and carry out my command. You will permit this Kith to assist you, presuming he can muster the strength.
It will be done. You have my word, Bathor.
Kith, should you return the Torque, and our priestess along with it to the shrine, you will have proven your worth by serving Margaret's cause. And you, Segroth, lay a protection upon the Kith. The lair of the Ancient is a deadly place, den to a great dragon. This shall safeguard you against the fire and fumes that fill the caverns.
Say, that's great. Now all we gotta worry about is the dragon.
You'll want to see this. What's our plan? I won't be gone long. Let me fetch my tools. That wasn't so hard. Child's play.
Insufferable.
Shall we give them a warm welcome? Whoever. Seal mess.
This is futile!
Die!
Supposing this volcano blows, what are the odds any of us but Gone survives it?
I do not know much about volcanoes, but when they keep rumbling like this, that is not
smell.
good, yes.
I hope it's just their cook burning the meat.
This place smells and feels like hell in the stories Uncle Angbert used to tell me to make me behave as a child. Rest now, warrior. Your soul is safe with me.
My Brethren, Avowed.
If that ain't a creature born of my nightmares, I don't know what is.
Who comes now to stoke the flames of chaos further? Have I not yet feasted enough? I suppose I can make room for another.
No. That can't be healthy.
Just realized how lucky we are to have never run across a sewer dragon.
Blessed and terrible Ancient One, the Bathor sends me in search of... Do not speak your lies before our sacred fires, vermin. The Ancient would never attack us.
I did, fool! And I would again. We struck a deal, eons ago. I did with a wily Brenthis. It's true these Rathun fed me exquisitely for so long. But today, they sought my wings like a firestorm to battle. My fangs like hot spears to pierce a god. I am the heart of the fire. I cannot be controlled. Not by a giant's weak will, and not by a sputtering trinket. The Rathun would pay their tributes of flesh and blood, fire and gold. And I, when called upon, would fight fiercely at their side.
Why? Why have you dishonored our agreement, Ancient One? The Brenthis came to call you into battle.
That arrogant priestess thought to ride me, the magma that fires the mountain. She sought to command me. So I consumed her. The Rathun forged their deal when I was but a hatchling. Now no one controls me. And I would never fight a god for fools.
Foul traitor! You wretched, god-forsaken beast!
Well, that's a relief. Thought we were fighting a dragon. But this is just a big snake.
You are a creature most amusing. Perhaps I shall yet allow you to live. Should I believe the wretched words of a trespasser in my den? Even were it so, the fire feeds me. It can cause me no harm. I suppose. I slumbered for ages and felt restless for longer. It shall be good to stretch my wings, to hunt. I fly.
At once.
it is not in pleasure, not for Mother Margaret. I should have listened when she said nothing. But I was willing to die to reach the Everflame, to sacrifice them and everything to ash, to vanquish the Defiler. And I am burning, but not in the flame. Not with honor and eternity, but for a moment. I am disgraced. Who will lay the talk before the Mother to fire the way? Who is left? Who will guard the sacred spire, the Mother's mind? Who will descend the shrine to the Defiler's god's face? Not these hands that are ashes sifting on a breath that is a last sigh of a wretchedly snuffed life. Not me and mine. Now she who was blackened and befouled and forsaken by the flames, forsaken by Margaret.
Rest easy now, Priestess. I'll harvest your soul and your torment, too.
I was chewing through Cadnua's foundation long before Eothas finished the job.
My brethren, Avowed. my brethren, Avowed.
Then it is as I feared, and as I felt. Her flames have been extinguished. I do not share the Brenthis' ability to commune with Margaret, but I must believe the goddess would will us to fight. We must make a final stand. To return in victory from the lair of the Ancient. I misjudged you. You are one of a kind among kith. What became of the Ancient? Jorda Fairless. Triumph will be nigh impossible without her.
What makes you think something happened to her?
Oh, who needs some old lizard anyway?
You will answer me, Kith, without trickery or lies. Indeed. I feared the worst when the Brenthis failed to return with the beast. We've no choice. Despite the odds, we'll attack without either's strength. If this is to be our last stand, we must prepare ourselves, either for victory or for sacrifice. Lest Margaret forsake us for our failures. You've earned the right to Fire Shrine with the talk of the Other Flame, but we cannot join you as yet in facing the Defiler.
Watcher, the time does not allow for niceties. Even now, Eothas gains strength from the spire. What progress have you to report? Then they will burn to ash and return to the mud kiln from whence they came. Presently, I shall erupt this volcano, and with it, consume Eothas. I suggest you retreat if you at all value your mortal form. I formed the Rathum to serve, to ward against Kith in order to safeguard Ukaizo. Now they have served me. Their sacrifice is not without honor, as yours, too, will be. Fare thee on, Watcher. My condolences, should you die.
I wish my diplomatic training included the polite way to get a god's attention.
Have you ever seen anything so awe-inspiring? Behold the power of my god!
Watcher, I wasn't sure you'd make it. But there is enough of you in me to grasp that you had a better chance than most. Some would say it's because you have a strong soul. Great deeds come easily to one so spiritually blessed. Or have you become great because of what has been thrust upon you? Watcher of Cadnua, Herald of Berath, Hound of Eothas.
Oh my god. You're really, this can't.
I see you, Shodi. I am glad that we could meet, even if it is under quite unpleasant circumstances.
This is really happening, right? Gon, your humble priestess is before you. Please, tell me what you require of me. How do I save more lost souls than I can carry in one lifetime?
Face bright red, sweat beading her brow. Shodi stumbles precariously closer to the edge. Lantern rattling, she catches herself. A mere moment before she would have toppled over.
I know that you have undertaken a noble mission, but I will tell you what I told the Watcher. You need not fear for the lost souls of this world. As for you, Watcher, why is it you believe you have made it this far? As would we all. But you have come a great distance for answers. What would you ask of me, Watcher?
That we have! And I got a request. Down here. God! Look how full my lantern is! I've been harvesting day and night for you, my god!
Lantern rattling, sickle gripped so tight her knuckles are white. She waves her arms over her head as she shouts.
My dear Shodi, I do not mean to diminish your presence here. But this is a question that the Watcher needs to answer. He alone was tasked with pursuing me. The gods have placed him in this fire. It is only right that we speak together now. You need to know? Or Berath? Or the gods? And it would seem even she whose presence shakes the heart of this mountain needs to know. Margaret fears what I will do, just as she feared what I would do in the Deerwood. But this time, there is no power on Eora or in all of hell to stop me. Understand that what I'm saying is neither a boast nor a challenge. It is the clearest statement of truth I can give you, give Berath, in the hopes of dissuading you from taking actions that may harm others. Force gods and mortals alike to open their eyes to one another. It seems my sister does not like the sound of that. I want to return the gods to our original purpose, and to allow mortals to worship us, or ignore us, for what we are, not what we pretend to be.
Shodi gasps sharply, for once too stunned to blurt out a response. Her eyes are wild, with too much white showing, when she glances from Eothas to you.
Whatever you're doing, there's gotta be a better way.
When I entered Widewin, I did so with the intention of illuminating the history of Anguith. I wanted to show all the nations of the Eastern Reach the machines we had used to create ourselves. how we had hidden our true nature from mortals for millennia. But even if I had succeeded, my words would have been easy to deny. Belief creates the foundation upon which a mind's reality is built. Some minds can never let go of that foundation. They would rather hold tight to the world in their mind than accept what they're being told. It is what we have tasked them with for thousands of years. Even their clumsiest attempts to cloud the truth can be easily accepted by those who want desperately to believe it. And so have the gods, with their help, maintained this illusion for hundreds of generations. But even a beautiful illusion is still a lie, obfuscating reality even as it points to a transcendent truth. The time has come for a new covenant between gods and mortals. One forged in the light of truth and understanding between our kind. I will leave this place and go to the lost city the Huana call Ukaizo. It is there that all souls pass through the machines of the gods, where all souls pass into the beyond before beginning their next life. When I reach that place, I will find our great machines and tear them to pieces. I will smash the great wheel until the lights of hell all gutter and die. And when my work is done, I will leave this world forever.
More destruction. You're tearing the whole world apart because you can't make peace among yourselves.
Eder, there will never be peace among mortals, so long as they are unwittingly manipulated by the gods. The divine enslavement that Woodica reveres perpetuates ignorance, chaos, and violence across the world. I only wish to destroy the darkness that surrounds the gods, that you may better see us for what we are. I'm surprised Magrin is reacting this way. I would have thought she would appreciate a trial of this magnitude, one that tests us all. Both gods and mortals alike rely on the wheel. We depend on it for the souls that give us power. Mortals depend on it for the lives of future generations. Breaking it will force all of us to face the truth. We will fail together or move forward together. Either ending is preferable to the cycle we still find ourselves in.
Go on, wait! Before it's too late! You gotta take the souls I harvested for you!
The priestess thrusts her light-pulsing lantern outward, as if waiting for Eothas to take it from her.
They are not for me to take. Shodi, you are their guardian now. You are their protector. You have taken responsibility for them, and only you can decide their fate. Once again, the gods have put you in a precarious position, Watcher. Considering all the troubles I have put you through, the least I can do is protect you from the wrath Magrin has intended for me. Don't thank me yet. This will be particularly difficult for you, Watcher.
Guys and gals, we are literally being touched by the hand of God right now.
Despite herself, Shodi squeals. Trembling, she sways on her feet as if she might faint.
Hey, Eothas, we're not done here. You and I, we're not finished. Don't think you can just move me aside like all the rest. Maybe you can't be stopped. But on behalf of everyone you've trampled, betrayed, and ignored, I'll be coming to see you again.
Eder spits. In the surging heat, it never reaches the ground.
Perhaps we will meet again, Eder. Until then, take care of the Watcher.
Eothas' great hand floats away from the luminous Adra pillar. As it pulls back, for a brief moment you see a golden tether flash into existence between the pillar and the great Titan's back. When the Adra fingers gently cradle you, there is first a sensation of warmth, but it is followed by a harsh splitting of consciousness. Your awareness vacillates erratically between the physical world and the spiritual dimension of Eothas' body. Your soul glides amid the many trapped with Eothas. As your brilliant form passes by them, they call and reach out for help. Below Eothas' body, the volcano erupts. Molten rock rushes over the great Adra body, but does not slow its movement. Rathun rush to higher ground, but cannot outpace the lava, which overwhelms and consumes them as it rises. Your attention returns to the heart of Eothas' body. Deep within the whirling masses of souls, you again sense your own presence, the fragment that was taken from you. This time, you reach out to it as it reaches out to you. You meet somewhere in the great mass of Adra, the rest of the souls fading at the edge of your awareness. We are together again. Are you ready to be together again? Are you certain? Since we've parted, you've become someone else, and I have become myself. When we join, we won't be ourselves anymore. Your senses yank back to your body, still in Eothas' hand. There is light, sunlight. He has emerged from Ashen Maw, the rim of the volcano and the great keep of the Rathun collapsing behind him. The Adra is barely visible through the thick lava covering his body, and still, he moves. The ocean is gone, water sucked away, leaving only the bare seabed glistening in an ominous silence. You summon the strength to turn your head. Through the cracks in the great god's fingers, you see a wall of water, taller than Nekataka, taller than Eothas, as tall as the moon. It comes with the rumbling of a terrible stampede. The wave slams into Eothas. His hand closes, protecting you from the devastation. Somewhere in your mind, you hear Adra screaming. You are back inside him, back with yourself. Are you still the same Watcher who returned the lost souls of the Deerwood to their intended bodies? A light shines within the soul as it observes you, waiting. I am. Good. Then this should be easy. You feel cool air, seawater. The back of your mind pulls your attention back to your body. Eothas stands amid the now calm waves, Kraken futilely clinging to his limbs as he gingerly sets down your ship with one hand. He carefully opens his other, setting your body on the deck. As your head comes to rest, your vision rocks forward, pulled back into the Adra, back to your soul. Some of us is lost to him. Fragments and the empty spaces between them. They will always be a part of him. But we are still us. And it's time for us to go. Together. The soul rushes toward you, flying into you with ferocious speed. You are thrust back through the Adra, out of the palm of Eothas' hand, back into your body. You can feel the sensation of your skin, the warmth of the Adra, but you are not fully in control. The other soul struggles to reach the surface of the body's consciousness, but you pull it down. Entangled, you float in a dark, boundless expanse. The more you fight each other, the closer you become, until somehow, impossibly, Every piece of you is touching every piece of them. Through the distant window of your eyes, you see Eothas push slowly against your ship. Though his touch is light, it is still the touch of a god. The ship lurches, rapidly tearing across the water southward. His hand pulls away from your ship's wake, his body straightening, towering overhead. The volcanic rock, now cooled and gently steaming, sloughs from his body as he moves. The Adra beneath is still immaculate, unmarred. He watches you depart, and you hear a voice in your mind as you sink deeper into the blackness of sleep.
Tell them what you have witnessed, Watcher. Tell them what is coming.
The windows of your eyes retreat into the distance. The fragment of your soul is so close to you in the darkness that you can't tell if its thoughts are separate from your own. Eothas is going to Ukaizo? He's going to stop the wheel? Eothas is going to Ukaizo. Eothas is going to Ukaizo. He's going to stop the wheel. The words repeat in your mind until they become an incessant, meaningless mantra. Involuntary meditation in the emptiness of your unconscious. When the words finally dissolve and become part of the darkness, you see a pinpoint of light. You no longer sense the other soul. No longer sense the person you were before Eothas touched you. You swim toward the light. As you come closer, the light becomes two blurry spots of radiance. You settle in behind your eyes and feel your lips already moving, mumbling. Around your body you sense familiar scents and sounds, voices raised in shock and alarm. You take control of your mouth, opening it wide and drawing a great breath.
Are we simply going to wait? What if he never wakes up?
Are those frilled collars stuffed in your ears? If the Watcher's mumblings are right, then Eothas is marching on Ukaizo. We have to move. He's seizing power from the very gods who betrayed him, destroying the wheel to make sure they never come back. It's a coup, and we have to muster the strength to stop it.
The unraveling of Kohopa from Tangaloa is our greatest test from the gods, I say. We must live to deserve the world they make for us. You bear witness to the work of the gods. It seems they are not finished with you yet.
Are you quite all right? You have been out of sorts since... whatever that was.
Join our talks, I say. Rational discussion will gust away the ominous smoke rising from Ashen Maw. The Deadfire is no stranger to cataclysm. We can survive by cleaving to a shared purpose, a greater good, Akira. For what else did the gods place us here? We who have ships and resources enough to make a difference.
What we need is brass. Rawatai has ships and cannons aplenty, but the only way I'm sending them is if...
Ships have formed the blockade around Queen's Berth. Their commander demands parley with Serpent's Crown.
What? But what about our ships? I must get a message through to the captains.
For what do our enemies paint a target on their hull? This is a stirring bid for my attention. Send word to my water shapers to drain the sea around the flagship. I would parley on better terms than this.
My queen! They fly the colors of pirates! The Principe are...
Well, what have we here?
Forgive me, lovesome, but it looks like you're having a party. A rather fine one to which you didn't invite me.
You painted vagrants are a plague on my tribes. Why should I not hang you from the walls of my garden?
You should be asking yourself how they got in here in the first place.
Oh, I do love when they squabble. But I'm here for neither pleasantries nor entertainment. We've bigger fish to fry. Or should I say gods? Now everyone just calm down. I promise we won't fire on you at this time. Unless firstly provoked. That is... until once we've safely absconded from the city back to the high seas. Then all bets are off again, aye?
Yes, well, if you have a point, pirate, I suggest you reach it quickly.
We're supposed to take a bunch of pirates at their word?
Right you are. However, I'm here because I've got questions, ones that can't wait. And the Lovesome Watcher's the only one likely to answer them nicely.
Do you think so little of our chances? The Huana are built to outlast, I say. Deadfire's last cataclysm stripped the tribes of Ukaizo. This one will bring it back to us. All of this is meant to be.
Ukaizo? What's the lost city of gold got to do with the god on a rampage? Well, fuck if that doesn't put things into perspective. But what's that even mean in the long run? Folks who die won't be coming back again. Yet that's exactly why I did arrive, Loveson. So let's get back to it, shall we? This is all dark and foreboding sounding. But what's it mean for my soul? I mean, I like the idea of pirating throughout the Great Beyond as much as the next gal. But if, say, I got no awareness after I die, does it even matter what happens?
Ak, of course you have no interest past that of your eyes and your stomach. Let us speak now of what can be done. Must be done. Watcher, you know best of all of us what our options are.
If he's heading to Ukaizo, then the time for speeches is over. We have to act quickly. Defending Ukaizo is the highest priority. Our ships are fast and well-equipped. We could sail to the edge of Andra's mortar. See if Eothas' passage opens a way through the storms. Of course, finding Ukaizo once we're through is another matter. That's so. You just might be able to save us.
We speak of collectively sailing for Andra's mortar, but this crown will not support any plan that involves a single outsider ship landing on the shores of Ukaizo. It is for this moment that the gods test me. Anyone who seeks to cross Andra's mortar will learn that the gates of Ukaizo are the end of compromise with the Huana.
I don't mean to let Eothas end us while we bicker. But the fate of Ukaizo is not exclusively a Huana concern.
I think I'm getting the gist of it now. While these witless princocks go at each other's throats, we Principi will cut through the storms and plunder the City of Gold. Whatever Eothas is seeking in those ruins, we'll find it, and then we'll sell it to the highest bidder. That, or me and mine will have front row seats to the end of the world.
If the Huana cannot take back our beginning, then our end fast approaches. The gods will judge us by our devotion to Ukaizo.
Are you going to guard it as closely as you've guarded your palace today? Ukaizo was yours once, and you lost it. Meanwhile, the storms that cover Andra's mortar plague Rauatai too. We will help the Watcher stop Eothas, but we will not leave our country's future in soft hands. We hope the Watcher agrees.
Watcher, there are two kinds of people in the Deadfire. Those who have called it home since time immemorial, and opportunists. With Ukaizo under our control, the Huana would restore order as it has not been seen since the days of our ancestors.
Ak, order. And the only question is whether it will be the order of ignorance and tradition, or else of conquest. The secrets to be found in Ukaizo could elevate us all beyond the telling. I will not relinquish that dream so easily.
Watcher, I say the time to play at freelancing is at an end. Any of us could get you to Ukaizo, but only one of us will stand by your side.
Let's speak, Watcher, while we have the chance.
I say it is not every day that a ship pulls into port from Margaren's teeth. You are not too singed, I hope. Our enemies scramble for Ukaizo, dropping all pretense of strategy in their panic and haste. Ikera, both topics I know well. It is the same in the city as anywhere in the Deadfire. Mataru judge our souls at birth and organize us for the survival of the tribe. I'm not the first to say it, but Nekataka has more walls than beaches, more roads than clearings, and more people than fish. Nowhere in the city does a Raparu sit around the same fire as a Mataru. Nekataka tests our traditions, I say. What man or woman of the Isles does not? Our ancestors built this place. We are the hermit crab who occupies a fallen shell. It is for my sister and her priest to judge the fit.
Hey, Shodi. Those dreams of yours, they still getting to you?
I can deal with the dreams, for better or worse. What makes me sweat is the not knowing. What happens when I stand face to face with my God and he reveals what he intends for me? What if it's not as I thought?
Yeah, I've had thoughts like that for a long time. Except now I'm worried about what he intends for the world.
Whatever it might be, at least we'll face it together.
Woedica nods stiffly. You feel her presence drift as a breeze, rustling as it goes.
Excellent timing. We're getting consistent readings, and I believe we're ready to try again. That is, if you're up for it. Great, to work everyone. Let's get this underway. And you, just relax, but also be sure to concentrate very carefully. Look for the next Adra pillar. Once you have the connection, just step through.
Tell me this is the last time we trust these animancers. Foes ahead.
I've got some bad news.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Mowing, Ixie, honor!
That's it! Lava will be on.
Next time, I will secure a body that lasts.
Naturally.
I shall be discreet.
Quiet.
Shall we give them a warm welcome?
Nuh-uh, didn't work.
That's it!
Slow and steady.
Foes ahead.
So much for the...
Mowing, Ixie, honor! dog won't hunt.
At your service. I'm not especially keen on taking orders from disembodied voices, you know.
Foes ahead. Foes ahead.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Somehow it always ends in bloodshed. Let me fetch my tools. That wasn't so hard.
Tread caution.
Need something stronger.
If only. I can't find its weak spot.
No, I cannot do that.
Please, cut me loose! Don't leave me here! Please help me. I do not know how it is you came by this place, but please, you must save us. Those animals ate him. My friend. I could only watch. Riku, who takes his life and spares mine. Please, let me free. I cannot stay here any longer. What? Oh, it is an old shrine to Nagati. The priests, they went to Nekataka, and now there are no guards on these roads. 2 days with a cart, I think? I am not sure. But how is it you do not know?
Tiverus? Incredible. We did it. We actually did it.
We are just merchants, traders. The lizards surrounded our wagon and dragged us here. Tamao is gone, but Dima, surely she is still here? Ikira, you have my thanks once again. You are one of those from Rauatai? Perhaps they speak true then when they say they can protect us. They took someone else. But Dima, she must still be in the cages to the southeast. These creatures must have a key somewhere. Please help her. I think I will be sick. May Nagati guide you to calm waters.
There.
Nuh-uh, didn't work. Moe, lost the light.
His grimoire like a clumsy initiate. Is your ignorant farmer winking at me?
For reinforcements!
Don't let them escape!
Whoever.
That's not very helpful.
Child's play.
I see.
What the shit? Behind us! Look sharp!
Shall we quiff? Mess! Shall we begin?
Just like me.
Cannot whack him any harder!
First too tall.
Moeth, Ixie, honor! Come now, step into
Lava beyond seek.
That dog won't hunt.
We'll take you, Watcher.
Mythical, I thought I was done for. These monstrous brutes. Look at what they have done. They've destroyed all we have worked toward for a little coin. Ah, yes. Someone. This is a bold move, even for the Royal Deadfire Company. They are losing patience. And look at our machines. We'll clean up here, see to the wounded. You'd best get over to the offices, let them know what happened.
Clever gambit. You ask so little.
This.
Behold, Gon shepherds us all, traveler. Seek out his temple along the sacred stair, that thy path shall be made clear.
At once.
I can't decide if the gods must love or hate you, Watcher. Perhaps both. Volcanoes, giant waves. Mel, I've had my fill of this island. Welcome back. Is there something else you wish to discuss? Please, go ahead. It is simple science. I was never of a scholarly disposition, but I recognize that animancy can be nearly as useful as a good caster. As with most fields of study, its merit depends on the mind pursuing it.
The Republics have the best minds in the world pursuing it, Mestre Alvari.
I have the utmost respect for Director Castol. He made his fortune off peculiar little investments as a younger man. Our investors must have sensed a kindred spirit, no? I think the pressures of leadership are starting to wear on him, poor man. Ha! What don't I do? I tend to the day-to-day business of the Valiant Trading Company, our negotiations, contracts, and so on. The director takes a broader view of the business. You might call him our navigator. He directs the company's ambitions in the Deadfire. Very well. Anything else?
Watcher, at last, someone who can answer my questions. They're saying there was an attack at the Spire. I fear I'd sent you to your death. None of the Huana guards will tell us a thing, and Flaune's message is illegible. What happened? Mercenaries? Mythical. I did not think these experiments would draw so much interest. I'm glad you're in one piece, Watcher. I'll have the details out to Flaune, I think. You've more than earned your reward, and my trust. Oh, and perhaps you'd consider stopping by Alvari's office. I believe she'll want some assurances as to the state of the Spire.
Ah, there you are. The final piece. Have you noticed our new guests? There are big changes coming here at headquarters. It is only right that you are here to witness them. I have called together a meeting of the Songreta Mea Compressa. Our esteemed investors have come to hear Director Castol's excuses for squandering their fortunes. You've witnessed Castol's mistakes personally, and you know what is at stake for us with Ukaizo. The council will want to hear from you, the Canton of Chase in particular. The company needs new leadership. Leadership that can make effective use of its most important allies. Let us start here, striking a fine impression before the wealthiest men and women in Eora. The truth will damn him as surely as any fiction. The man lives in a dream world. You will attend the trial, I hope. Your testimony is a vital part of the proceedings. Of course, I will send word to the shareholders. You can meet us upstairs when you are ready.
Is there something you wanted to talk about? You only have to ask. I have to give Eothas credit. He is the only one of his kind to see how corrupt and self-serving the gods are. Even better, his plan, mad as it is, must be sending the rest of his kind into a fit. Their days are numbered, and there is nothing they can do to stop what is coming. Not at all. Animancers will fix what the gods have perverted, and the republics will lead the way. With any luck, in a few generations, the names of the gods will be forgotten entirely.
Well, hey. Tell me what's on your mind. Not a one. Thanks to you, I'm sleeping like a babe. No, better even. I never knew nothingness could feel so warm. No need to fiddle-foot around. Yeah, it's best.
Something I can do? What's on your mind? How may I help?
You look like you have something on your mind. I'm still trying to make sense of it. To think that Eothas would destroy the wheel. Meanwhile, the gods squabble over what to do next. They're no better than the scheming authorities here.
Hey, look who it is. It doesn't seem much different than Theos and Woodica, does he? Powerful beings thinking they know what's best for us, not caring the costs we pay. Starting to think we'd be better off without the gods. At least we'd know the messes were our own.
May I assist?